Coming. Coming.
Anytime you choose to live a life that is different than what mainstream is providing as a general opportunity, it is going to be harder.
My dad doesn't really like to talk about the challenges. He'll say that it's hard and that it's hard work and that it's labor intensive, but he won't really include the fact how close we get to being on the edge, how much of a grind it really is. I mean, there's times where it's like $100 is keeping us afloat. We have to always be thinking of the next kind of job, but it's never the same kind of job. It's not like stable and secure enough to be like, oh, well, this is going to pay for the farm or this is going to pay for that. You never know. Easy. Can't wait on a job. We really have to be go-getters, and that's where I have to be the fire under everybody's ass, especially Dad.
Logging is the second most dangerous work in the world. Coal mining is the first. And it's because it is an incredibly violent experience to harvest these huge biological organisms that are a tree, that each one weighs tons, and every time you cut it down, there's a massive explosion. I'm delighted that my daughter has chosen a competent, capable, charismatic country boy to fall in love with.
So not only do we have Brenton here on the farm helping with whatever I can keep him busy with, or Dad or anybody, but he also goes out and chases his dream of bull riding, and he's actually really freaking good at it.
Yeah. Come around right now. Oh, looking good. Looking good. There you go. There you go.
He's got a sticky butt. He can stay on some of those things, and you're like, how did you do that?
Ladies and gentlemen, your #1 ranked cowboy from Ryder, Virginia, Brenton Chapman.
Each time before he rides, he's always stretching and limbering up and getting ready, kind of. You can tell he really goes into his own zone, and I'm watching him the whole time. I mean, he's gorgeous, can't help but watch him anyway. But I'm watching him, and he always gives me a couple winks and that little sideways smirk he's got. I tell him I love him, and he says I love you too.
You're up.
I love this place, and this is always going to be my place, and I don't know who's going to have to pry it from my fingers, but they better be ready for a fight.
There's a boundary of timber down in Blue Ridge land. Big old trees are standing, waiting on the harvest and the man with a plan. Big red horses headed for the landing. Chains are rattling, leather squeaking, early morning rising, somebody speaking.
Come up.
Come on. Draw, bigger red horse, draw. Pull that white oak log. Tonight you can lay around like a lazy dog, because you know your work ain't done. If you can hear that chainsaw run. So draw, big red horse, until the evening comes. Draw, big red horse, until the evening comes.